Hey everyone, it's your boy Raislive. How everyone's doing? So the new update's been out for a while now. I've been playing it, trying to get used to it, and it's a cool update. It's a lot of negative feedback getting back from Rockstar about this update. People are saying that it's whack. They say it's the worst update they ever got, and I think that the idea was good. I just feel like the timing was off with this one. I feel like this update was, if this update would have came out, maybe so in the beginning within the first year of the game's release, it probably would have been more successful or more people would have been more excited for it. But being that it came out, just now, it's kind of like, because not many people are really, doing it. Everybody is just kind of like in their own world. A lot of my friends aren't even playing Grand Theft Auto Online anymore. So you got that aspect to it too, where you just got people who are just like, you know what, I'm not even playing it no more. And this DLC doesn't really have any clothes, anything to really grind to. It's just mostly one of those DLCs where you just like have fun in free mode and just have a good time with friends or whatever. But yeah, I just think that the timing was off. That's all I think. I don't think it's a bad update. Some of the game modes are pretty fun. Some of the game modes are pretty trash, though. I have to admit, something like the time trials one. I don't know. I don't know if it was just the one I got, but I don't know. It was kind of really difficult. Had a hard time trying to beat it. Then there was one, and one of them just popped up in the middle of it. Like I was actually doing a time trial one, but then all of a sudden it just switched off to I have to steal cars. So kind of like confused me or whatever. But that happened. But I think Rockstar, what they should have done though, why couldn't they just bring back the Grand Theft Auto 4 game modes? Those are the game modes that we really want. If they're gonna bring back game modes like this, why couldn't they talk to the community and be like, hey, what you guys want to see, what game mode you want to see? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that too hard? Is that too much to do? I mean, I wanted something like a gang war turf mode, type of game mode. Maybe even bring back my favorite game mode of all time, cops and crooks. Like, where are those game modes at? Like, I don't know, man. Who knows? I could be tripping. Some people say, oh, you're being ungrateful, you're not appreciating the DLC is free. Look, the game's been out for like 2 years now. I don't mind paying for some DLC. Like, if the DLC is good, I'ma pay for it, so I don't want to hear this, oh, it's free crap. I don't mind paying for it. I mean, when you buy something from Rockstar, you're usually gonna get your money's worth, so it's not that a big deal to pay for anything from them. So that's just that. And then also the other factor that I feel that why people are kind of like not really feeling this DLC is because there's more competition out now. Rockstar pretty much had the new generation consoles, well, current generation consoles, the first year or so pretty much to themselves, and last generation consoles pretty much they had the ending cycle to themselves because a lot of games wasn't really coming out then. And Rockstar pretty much had just the entire market for themselves. Everybody was buying Grand Theft Auto. It was like the only hottest game out at the moment, and it was just like, hey, you gotta get Grand Theft Auto. Kind of one of those games where it's like, if you buy a new generation console at this moment right now, you're pretty much getting Grand Theft Auto as one of the games that you're gonna pick up. So I feel like with that aspect of it, as well as now that more games are out, they have more competition. They can't just put out mediocre DLC or whatever and think just people are just gonna like say, oh, well, this is the greatest thing ever. So a lot of people also think that it's just, hey, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. I'm not Grand Theft Auto, but I'm playing Metal Gear Solid. If the DLC ain't good enough to draw my attention away from that, I'm not playing it. So you got that factor as well. So there's a lot of little things that going on with it, but overall I think it's okay. I mean, it's not too bad. I just feel like the main aspect is the timing. It should have came out way early. It's not one of those DLCs I feel like it should have came out around the end. We should be getting like DLCs that are like expansion based now. We should be getting like a story DLC, or some of those game modes. Or if you're gonna give us game modes like these, give us game modes that we actually want, like let us vote on them or something like that. But that's just my opinion, my thoughts, my take on this new free DLC thing. But pretty much gonna wrap this up, and also be sure to like and subscribe if you're new around here. It's your boy Raislive, and I'm out. Peace.